Are you tired of your favorite team looking like this? If so, stick around and I'll show you how to put your team's crest into the game and also player faces. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is download WinRAR or 7-Zip. Now these are decompression softwares. Usually what will happen is when you download face packs and logo packs is they'll be compressed into what's known as zip files. Now these zip files hold a large quantity and a large size of files into one small folder that you can fit into your storage device. Now it's important that you pick the operating system you're using it on. So for instance, right here, it'll download automatically for me, but I'm using 64-bit operating system. And it's the same for 7-Zip. If you want to download 7-Zip, make sure you pick the correct operating system. Be sure not to download this ARM64. I'm not sure what it does, but if you're using a 64-bit operating system, this link should work just fine, the first one. Okay, and the next thing you're going to want to download is uTorrent or BitTorrent. Now, it's really important that you download the classic one. There's nothing wrong with downloading the web version, but I find the classic version to be quicker, and it downloads it right onto your desktop as well. So it's the same thing with this. You don't have to pick any of these options. There is a free option here. You're going to click on that, and then it'll start downloading here for you. If you want to download BitTorrent, when you're on the website, it'll start off on the web section. You're going to want to move over to the classic version and download that. And it's the same thing as uTorrent. You just go over to the right-hand side where it says free, and you're going to download that. And it's the same thing. There is also qBitTorrent, which also shows you which operating system you want to download it on. So you can have multiple installers. You can also download it for Mac OS and Linux as well. Basically, the way you're going to download this is the majority of these mega packs will come in as a torrent, and therefore you're going to have to use one of these torrent downloaders in order to bring the file over onto your computer. A little side note, you don't need to download these torrent downloaders if you're only going to download the logo pack. Okay, now once you've downloaded your torrent downloader of your choice, you're going to head over to TCM logos. You can pick any logo pack. I'm just choosing TCM logos as an example. You're going to click on the middle button here with TCM24. It'll bring you to this website. And you're going to scroll down until it says TCM24 logo pack FM24. You can pick the French version if you understand French or you are French yourself. But then you're going to click on this and it'll bring you to this page then. Now this is the page you're going to want to scroll down. It'll tell you the contents of each mega pack. So you'll have logos from 232 nations and 64,000 clubs. Now if you scroll down a little bit further, you will also get instructions on how to download this. Now I'll be doing this in video format, so it's easiest to some people because some people prefer video format, some people prefer reading. I'm just giving you the option. So depending if you want to watch this video or read this tutorial, you're going to want to scroll down all the way to the bottom, all the way down here, until you see TCM24 Mega Pack Download. Make sure it's this button. Any other button is not the right button. It might be an ad. This is the right button here where it says 579,000 downloads and 3.88 geo. I think that's meant to say gigabytes. But yeah, you're going to click on that and it'll bring you to their download page. Now you can choose the backup links if the download mega pack link doesn't work, but you're going to click on this and it'll take you to the mega pack. This one is quite easy. You don't need the torrent files for this. Okay, once it's taken you to this mega pack page, you're going to want to click on save and it'll start downloading. Now I've already downloaded it, so it's gonna download again, but I don't really need it. Okay, moving on to the face packs. So this is Sorted Out SI. They're a brilliant website that have a lot of downloads, a lot of different face packs, logo packs. You can also have retro kits for different teams. But we're going to focus on the Football Manager player faces here. You're going to click on this button, so you're going to go to Downloads and then Football Manager player faces. It'll bring you to this page and you can choose which mega pack you want. I personally prefer the cutout player faces, but you can choose the DF11 one. The download process is exactly the same as the cutout player faces. Once you click on the pack of your choice, it'll take you to this page where it'll give you a quick rundown, any frequently asked questions, and it'll give you two buttons here on how you want to download this. I'll break it down for you. So the complete pack has all the updated versions onto this. If they update it in the future, you're going to want to go over to download change files. And this is where they're going to add the change files. But the complete pack will always have the most up-to-date version so you don't have to download each individual file. As you can see, it says 476,000 files. This is a big folder and it might take up a large amount of space on your hard drive. I'd recommend having at least double what it says here. So it says 12.45, I'd recommend having about 25 gigabytes just to be safe, because later on in the video you're going to have to copy over the contents of the zip file over into your documents folder. Once you click the download button, it'll take you to this page. There's two methods of downloading it. The first one is you can pay £10 upfront in order to get access to their direct links. This will take advantage of your internet speed much faster than the torrent downloaders. Just keep that in mind. If you don't want to pay £10 upfront, then it's easy. You just scroll down here. It'll give you each part of the mega pack, or if you scroll down to the very last part, it'll say this is the mega pack, the full mega pack, and it'll give you the torrent, which you'll have to click on the torrent button and it'll start downloading the torrent up here. Okay, once it's downloaded and you've downloaded your torrent downloader of choice, you're going to want to go to your downloads and then you're going to want to double click on the torrent file. It'll bring up this page for you. It'll ask you where you want to download it to, the name that you want to give it, and then these other options you don't need to worry about. You just need to click OK and it'll start downloading. This is what it looks like. It might say connecting to peers or something similar at the start. Just let it run out. Just be patient with it and it'll start. Now, I've already downloaded this, so I'm going to stop downloading it. But an important thing to do after you finish downloading, if you haven't got fast internet connection, this will eat into your internet. So what you're going to want to do is right-click the file inside the torrent downloader and head to pause or stop. This basically stops it from using your internet in the future, so other people can't use your internet to download the files as well. Okay, while these are downloading, please leave a like on this video and subscribe to the channel. It helps out massively and it lets me do videos like this for you guys. I'm also doing live streams during the week. You can check this out by joining the Discord in the description. Basically, I do Football Manager streams, and at the moment, I'm doing a save with Swansea City, trying to get them back into the Premier League. Any support is appreciated and welcome in this channel. But that's enough from me. I hope you enjoy the rest of the video. Okay, once you've downloaded the mega pack, you're going to want to find where you put it. I put it in my downloads, so it's right here, mega pack TCM24. Then what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to open up another instance of File Explorer. You're going to want to head to your documents, scroll down until you see Sports Interactive. Right there. Click on that and it'll open up the documents folder of the Sports Interactive games. Once you're in here, you'll have all the games that you have previously installed on this device. So I've got 2016 demo, 2021, 2022, 24. You're going to want to click on 2024 and it'll bring you to this page. Now in here, you might not have everything here, but you're going to want to make sure that you have the graphics folder. If you don't have it, you will have to make it. Just right click on a white space, click new, head over to folder. Once you've added the new folder, just type in graphics and then press enter and it'll be there. Now I'm not going to do it because I already have a graphics folder, so I'm just going to delete that. And there we are. Now you're going to want to head into your graphics folder. Now this is going to be empty for you. I've already downloaded the mega pack, so I'm just going to leave that here. Okay, once you've opened up the graphics folder, you're going to want to drag over the mega pack that you've downloaded over into here. There are two methods of doing this. This first one doesn't work for me, but if it works for you, then great. You're going to want to right click on the mega pack here and head down to extract all. It'll ask you where you want to save it and make sure it's in the graphics folder. You're going to want to click extract and it'll start extracting for you. You'll have this page here and it'll tell you time remaining, calculating. See, that's the error I get. It may not happen for you, it may work for you, but for me it just doesn't work. If it does not work for you, also what you can do is you can open up the RAR file using WinRAR or 7-zip, depending on which one you downloaded. Now once that is up, you can see it's going to start reading the files. There's a lot of files in here, so it might take a long time. You might get this pop-up saying that your free trial period has ended or something about a free trial. Just don't worry about that, just click the X and it'll be fine. Once you've clicked off the X, you'll get into this screen. You can choose to head in and download each individual one, or you can just drag and drop this into the graphics folder. I've already done it, but I'll show you what it looks like anyway. It'll start looking like this, and it'll start processing. You're going to want to leave this run for a bit. It might take a long time. For me, it's going to take about 4 minutes, 3 minutes, because I've got an SSD. You might not have an SSD, so it might take longer. Just be patient with it and it'll all download. Once it's done downloading, you'll have this folder here saying logos TCM24. You don't need to do anything with it. It's installed on your PC now. Head to this point into the video if you want to see what you have to do on the Football Manager game. Otherwise, keep on watching if you want to download the face packs. Okay, the method to download is the same with the player faces. You're going to want to go to where you downloaded the cutout player faces, and you're going to want to find the RAR file that had been downloaded from the torrent file. Once you've done that and you start installing it, it should install into this folder here saying sorted out SI. Make sure you download it into your graphics folder again, and when you double click on it, it'll open up a page saying faces and icon faces. Now these are all the faces that have been downloaded. There's all 435,000 of them. If you scroll down, you can see even staff members have been downloaded as well. And these are what the player icon faces look like. They're just smaller versions that fit onto player icons, like the faces in your match screen and so on and so forth. Okay, once that's all done, you're going to want to load up Football Manager and make sure you head to the main menu screen for the next part. Okay, once you're on the main menu screen, you're going to head over to Preferences here. Okay, first thing you're going to do is head to the reset button, and then you're going to click clear cache. You're going to click yes, and what it'll do is it'll delete all of the pre-rendered files for the player faces and the team logos. Once you've done that, head to the interface tab, and then down here in the skin section, you're going to want to disable use caching to decrease page loading times, and enable reload skin when confirming changes in preferences. Once you've done that, you click on confirm, and what'll happen is it'll start loading up this screen. Now once this screen is done, it should import all of the player faces and the logos. I'll load up my game so you can see for yourself. Okay, now that it's done, I'm going to head over to my save here. I'm going to load it up, and I'll get back to you when it's loaded. Okay, now that I'm loaded in, you should already begin to see on the right hand side that all the championship teams have their badges. And if I search up Premier League, so the English Premier Division, it'll also have the Premier League badge. All the teams have their badges. And then for the player faces, if I go to tactics, you can see that all of my players here have faces. PK, if you know from my stream, he did not have a player face. And then players like Daniel Watts did not have a face, but he has a face now. And Zigo did not have a face, but he has one now. So that brings it to the end of this tutorial. I hope you're happy with these team badges in your game now, and I hope that it adds that little bit more of realism into your game. Okay, now that's downloaded, I hope you're happy with the logos and face packs that you've downloaded. I hope it makes your game feel more immersive. Once again, if you want to see more videos like this, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys in the next one.